What is going on, Capricorn? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of November 16th through November 22nd of 2020. I appreciate you all being here. Love you all very much. Let's take a look at the astrology for the week for you. Well. Mars is direct and going to start moving forward again in your fourth house. So this is a big deal. I would say that connection to your emotional roots and that emotional foundation is everything, and it's time to take action for your emotions, to feel your emotions. And Capricorns out there can be like, oh, I don't want to be emotional, I'm a Capricorn, Saturn. No, we all have emotions. I'm a Capricorn too. It's time to take action for them. Go forward with what brings you security. Go forward with what brings you the ultimate connection to yourself and makes you feel rooted in whatever life is for you. And to make sure that you're always at home in yourself, and that projection that you're playing is one that gives you power. And I think that's very important moving forward for Capricorns. The sun in the 11th house is going to finish up, but not before it makes a sextile to the moon and Saturn in your first house. This is you going into an amazing future and making sure that people in your life, groups, are going into that future with you, and that you can disconnect from what isn't letting you be in your power, and you can disconnect emotionally also from what isn't letting you be in your emotional power, with Mars down here in your fourth house as well and the moon up here. It's all about not restricting yourself from your own identity, and being responsible for the future that you want to create and how you're going to innovate and how you're going to do it in your own way. And Venus in your 10th house has been giving you that, I would say, the feeling of what you can accomplish, what you can create, and giving you that ability to it feels good when you're connecting to your passion and connecting to your legacy and what you want to create. Well, Venus is going to square Saturn in your first house. So, again, if what you're doing on your mission doesn't feel good, this is a good check, to know that it's not, maybe it's not the legacy, or maybe it's not what your mission's really about with this square to Saturn. And maybe you have to take responsibility for the actual soul mission and to tune into what that might be. Or this will show you that what you're doing is exactly right and it feels amazing, and to just emotionally connect to that on the deepest level and drive forward with that. Mercury here in your 11th house as well is going to oppose for the third and final time Uranus in your 5th house. Uranus in your 5th here in Taurus is definitely trying to liberate you into a place of ultimate power for yourself, having you disconnect from what doesn't give you power and connect to what does give you power, and to shine from that. And you have to be able to express that power. I would say that's the balance here with Mercury for you, is can you express your electricity and your authenticity and where you want to go in life? Express it, show it, bring in that information, and let other people around you know, let groups know, let people know. And the people that want to be on this journey with you, they're going to be there for you. And the people that don't, they're not going to want to, maybe not. But that's the ability to disconnect with the 11th house and then to connect what is on the vibe. Venus is going to ingress into your 11th house, so this is definitely, relationships and people that are going to take you to the next level is very important come this weekend. And, see the beauty and the value in that, and what intellectually stimulates you and makes you feel within yourself good and within other people good. And then the sun's going to ingress into Sag at the end of the week at the same time Venus does on Saturday. So kind of comes into this weekend where it's 12th house. What things are coming to an end, what things need to be looked at, and how can you culminate what the universe is trying to show you, and to bring that to your reality with the North Node and the 6th. This is definitely a time where you trusting your intuition, trusting your creativity is going to be very important. And as you close out cycles in your life, to let this new beginnings really take place when Capricorn season comes around, and we're about to enter eclipse season. So I think there's a lot of big things that the universe is trying to show you, and it's time to take action for those. The moon is going to come into your 3rd house, and it's going to make that square, that first core square to the sun. So definitely, time to express your emotions, express your true feelings. And I would say to really do it from a place of like what needs to end and what needs to begin, and to let the universe kind of channel through you and express that channel, and to not hold back and to not restrict yourself, to be strong within yourself, to be strong within your emotions, to get out anything that needs to get out or be said, so that, new moments can come into your life. Definitely, it's a big week, but I think it's a really powerful week as we come into these eclipses, and coming into a 12th house transit. Like, spirituality and connecting to your soul's mission is so important, and to not like lose yourself too much. And I know the North Node for Caps is in the 6th house right now, and reality is so important. We need to bring all that to reality, but there's always a balance. Like, what kind of spirituality can we bring to our life daily that's going to make us feel more connected to both reality and spirituality? The 8 of Swords reversed. I would say that this is a time to not block yourself and to not like restrict yourself from the goodness that you can have in life. Like, the only thing that would hold you back is like negative thoughts about yourself, and it's not time to have negative thoughts about yourself. It's time to express the power within yourself, to express the good emotions that you want to put out there, and to build that relationship. And this is like you breaking free, this card in reverse. Like, break free from whatever mental restraints you've ever put on yourself. Like, those are gone. Like, you're closing cycles out here, and the more you can move away from any sort of self-doubt, because that's all that card represents, is like you're doubting. That's what it means, upright, is like you're just kind of doubting and like putting restrictions up that don't even need to be there for yourself. And this is like, that card reverse is like, it's time to knock that off. Like, no more self-doubt, Cap. Like, it's time to really find the power deep within and to put it out there for what you desire. Love you very much. Catch you next week. Peace.